Hello students of class 8. So in my previous lecture I have already discussed about the laws of exponent in case of rational numbers. So in this class I am going to discuss exercise 2.2. So I have taken randomly question number 1 I have taken number 8. See what is given in number 8. 8 by 9 whole to the power 6 divide by 8 by 9 whole to the power minus 3. So here in this case you have to apply the laws and see it is written that you have to write the answer in power notation. That means you need to write in power form, means exponential form. Don't expand it, don't multiply the terms. You have to write in exponential form. That means base should be present and power should be present. So directly we can apply the laws. Here you can see that the base is same and there is a division symbol between both the terms. So according to the law, what we have seen in law, that if base is same and the power are different, or it may be same and division symbol is there, what we have to do? We have to write the base again and the power will be what? Subtracted. So we have to write a minus b. So directly I can write 8 by 9 whole to the power 6 minus, again I have to write what? Minus 3, because before 3 it is minus written here. So you have to write 6 minus minus of 3. So directly you can write, but you have to write in brackets, since by using the law, which law we are using? You have to write the law, you have to mention the law. So you have to write, since x to the power a divided by x to the power b is equal to x to the power a minus b. You have to mention like this. So next, what will happen? According to the addition, subtraction of integer, you have already studied in previous class. So 6 minus 3, it will become plus. So you will get 6 plus 3 will be 9. So final answer will be 8 by 9 whole to the power 9. So you have to give the reason what you are applying, which law you are applying. You have to write the law. Then next question is number 2. So number 2, question number 5. See, 1 by 3 whole to the power 5 divided by 1 by 3 into 1 by 3 whole to the power minus 4. So before starting, see, you remember the laws, everything you are remembering, but you have to remember one thing, that what were the basic things you have studied before this class. Suppose you have studied Bodmas rule and you have studied more rules, you have studied commutative law, you have studied associative law. So don't forget that laws, because you have to apply sometimes that law, you have to apply sometimes here also, in this case also. So don't forget that. So here see, all the bases are same, but see what is the operation is present. Here it is division, here it is multiplication. So according to Bodmas rule, you have to first what? You have to divide first, then you have to what? Multiply. So first of all we will divide 1 by 3 whole to the power 5 divided by 1 by 3. That means here there is no power, that means how many 1 by 3 is present? Only 1. So you can write also 1. So what will happen? First of all we are applying this law, this above what we have applied in 8 number, this law only we have to apply in first case. So first of all we will write 1 by 3 whole to the power 5 minus 1 into, this term will be there, minus 4. So in bracket you have to write, since this law we are applying, so according to this we can write 1 by 3 whole to the power 5 minus 1. So you have to write the law, okay, stepwise you have to write the law also, what you are applying. So next it will be what? 1 by 3 whole to the power 4 into 1 by 3 whole to the power minus 4. So see here, again base is same, okay, base is same and multiplication symbol is there. So which law you have to apply? You have to apply, in next case you have to write x to the power a into x to the power b is equal to x to the power a plus b. So base is same, power is different. So you have to add the powers. That means the final answer will be what? 1 by 3 whole to the power 4 minus 4. You are adding 4 and minus 4. So there will be no change in sign. It will be minus. So 4 minus 4 will be what? 0. So 1 by 3 whole to the power 0 will be what? Already I have told you that if base is any rational number other than 0 and power is an integer which is equal to 0, then the answer will be equal to what? 1. So answer of this question will be what? 1. So in this case you have to write this reason, this law. Then next, come to the next question. See, in question number 3 I have taken number 1. So randomly I have taken some questions. So see, in number 1, in first bracket we have 2 to the power minus 1 into 3 to the power minus 1 whole to the power 2 into, next we have minus 3 by 8 whole to the power minus 1. So see how we will do it. First of all, see, base is different but power is same. So base is different, that means x, y. You have to take two different terms in base. Then multiplication symbol is there and power is same. So you can see that I think the fourth law was this one, x to the power a into y to the power a. So we can write it as x, y whole to the power a. So you have to apply this law. So what you have to write? You have to multiply the bases. So base is 2 and 3. You have to multiply it. 2 into 2 3s are, it will be 6. And the power will be what? A. So what was the power? Minus 1. So you have to write minus 1. Then whole to the power, again it is 2. So try to write curly bracket because here two powers are there. So if it is not written, see, round bracket is there. But don't write the round bracket again because that have no meaning. So you have to write the round bracket here first, then you have to write the curly bracket. Also in place of this you can write like this also. This will be also correct. If you don't want to write curly bracket, then directly you can write like this also. Okay. So I am writing like this one. So see. Now what we will apply? See, power is also different, base is also different. So what we will do now? See, here minus 1 is present. We cannot change this minus 1 because minus 3 by 8 has only one power, that is minus 1. And 6 has two powers, that is minus 1 and another power is 2. So it has two powers. So already we know by the last property, by the sixth property, we know that x to the power a whole to the power b is equal to what? X to the power a into b. See, in a into b, we are multiplying a with b. That means we can write b into a also. A into b and b into a, both are same. See, I have already told you, when you are doing the exponent question, just see, you have to apply laws also, but you have to apply the things which you have studied in your previous class also. So here you have to use the commutative property. So what is in commutative property? See, the value of AB will be equal to what? B into A. So that means what? In place of A, I can also write B, and in place of B, we can also write A. So I can interchange the two terms because the power is what? Multiplying. So in place of A, I have written B. In place of B, I have written A. So here see, in this case there are two powers. So we can write 6 power 2, then whole to the power what? Minus 1. What I have done? I have interchanged the two powers. Why I have interchanged? Because there is a multiplication symbol between both the numbers. And already we know that commutative property in case of multiplication is true. So we can interchange it. So next is into minus 3 by 8 whole to the power minus 1. So question is, why I have changed the power? See, I have changed the power because here the power is minus 1. That's why I have changed the power here to minus 1. So that we can apply any property. That's why I have what? I have changed the power. See, here it is also minus 1. Here it is also minus 1. So next step I have simplified. See, so it will become 36. 6 square will be 36. 36 to the power minus 1. So here which which property you have to apply? You have to apply x to the power a into y to the power a. That means base are different but power is same. So xy whole to the power a. So we are multiplying the bases and whole power will be what? Same, minus 1. So cancellation, after cancellation our final answer is what? Minus 27 by 2 whole to the power minus 1. So this is the final answer. So see, in question number 3 only it is written fill in the blanks. That means don't write just the answer. You have to do it in your classwork copy. You have to simplify it. You have to show the steps. So you have to show the steps like this and you have to write the law which you have applied. So next question. See, you have to find the value of n here and this expression is given. See, all the bases are same. So this is one type of question, but this question can come like this also. See, 4 to the power 5 whole to the power n is equal to 4 by 5 whole to the power 6. See what is happening? Equal to. The meaning of equal to is what? Equal to means what? Barabar. That means left hand side part is equal to right hand side part. So what is the meaning of this? This part is equal to this part. So when this part is equal to this part, when the base is same and the power should be what? Power should be also equal. That means the value of n will be what? 6. See, if I take the value of n other than 6, what happened? Here you have to write, in right hand side you have to write 4 by 5 6 times. But here if I take the value of n is equal to 7, then what you will write? 4 by 5 7 times. So this part will be what? This part will become greater than this part. So you have to do what? You have to equate the two terms. So how to equalize the two terms? When we equalize the two terms, when the power gets equated to this power. So the value of n is equal to what? 6. So first of all, in this type of equations, see this is an equation because equal to sign is present. So we can say that it is an equation. So in this type of equation, first of all you have to simplify and you have to do what? You have to equalize the base. That means if here see in base 4 by 5 is present, that means you have to write 4 by 5 in left hand side also. But see in left hand side part there are two 4 by 5. So how will you simplify? Yes, we have the law that if base are same and the power is different or same, then you can apply the law. The law is what? 4 by 5 whole to the power. We have to add the two powers. So 3 plus minus 6 is equal to, this will be same. So the final left hand side will be what? Minus 3. And this will be 4 by 5 whole to the power 2n minus 1. See what we have done. Now the base, both side base are what? Same. So now we can equalize the what? Equalize the power easily. So you have to do what? You have to do simplification using the law and you have to equalize the base so that you can equate the power also. So by equating the power you can find the unknown quantity. So here unknown quantity is n. So now you can equate the power. So what you will write? Equating the powers. You have to write equating the powers. By equating the powers we get, so minus 3 is equal to 2n minus 1. So you can solve it. Minus 1 will be transferred to that side. You will get plus 1. It will be minus 2. So the value of n is equal to minus 1. So this is the value of n. So like this there are many questions here. So you have to apply only one method, that you have to equalize the base first. In this type of question you have to equalize the base, then you have to equate the power to get the unknown quantity. So thank you for today. So try to do exercise 2.2, practice it and share with me if you have any doubt. Okay, thank you.